ScreenPlay, Shetland's annual film festival, runs from the 29th of August to the 7th September and shows local, national and international films. I'm Helen Smith and today I'm meeting up with ScreenPlay's director, Hubbard, to find out what she's got planned.
Hi Helen. Well, it's gotten bigger and bigger as the years have gone on. It seems to grow a leg every year. And this year we have got, as you said, quite a mixture of local films, lots of those actually, and some Scottish, UK and international films with a particular emphasis on Scandinavia.
Can you tell me about that Scandinavian feel, that Nordic feel that you've got to the festival this year?
We decided that the way for us was to look north, not just to Scandinavia, but to the other North Atlantic Rim countries as well, because there are hundreds of film festivals throughout the world, and you've got to find your own niche somewhere. So we thought, well, let's look north. We are the gateway to Scandinavia here in Shetland. So let's start with them. Audiences are enjoying them, and an unintended benefit of this, they're actually getting used to subtitles.
Now, you curate the festival along with Mark Kermode and Linda. Can you tell me about their involvement in the festival?
They've been with us since the very beginning in 2006 when it was still just wordplay, and Mark came up to do a talk on The Wicker Man and on horror films, and he and Linda and the family just fell in love with Shetland on the spot. And it's an interesting combination. We get our heads together, and hopefully in person. Sometimes I can get down to Southampton to see them, and we can just sit and sort of hammer out what kind of a festival, what kind of guests we might like to see coming. And of course, Mark is the one with the access to guests, because he introduces various film programmes and has his own radio show and is now the chief critic for The Observer. So he's the guy that gets to see and to make friends with these people. So he's our own conduit to them, which has got us some very, very good guests over the last 7 years.
You mentioned guests there. Who have you got on the bill this year?
Really interesting this year, because we've not only got two of the most interesting and up-and-coming young British women film directors, that's Joanna Hogg and Cleo Barnard, but we've also got Shetland's own Stephen Robertson, which is terrific, and Brian Cox, who people will have also seen in Shetland, but will have seen him in lots of other things on the TV and on the big screen as well. So they're our main visitors, but we also have Griff Rhys from the Super Fairy Animals coming to talk about his film and also to play a gig for us. And then Robert Allen Jimison is coming with Susan Kemp, Scottish filmmaker, and she's made a film about Robert Allen and about Sannes. So there's a lovely mixture of local guests and national and international.
And of course, you are showing Shetland films here. You've got quite a wide range this year. Can you take me through them?
Oh my goodness, this was the first year we actually were oversubscribed for the homemade evening. So the number of people putting in films has grown over the 8 years now that we've been running, and we've tended to restrict it to sort of 5 minutes, but I'm going to have to sort of restrict it to 3 minutes because there's so many coming through, just going to get everybody in. So we have the homemade event, plenty of those from all sorts of people. Families have made them, schools have made them, individuals have made them. It's always a fun event, it's a great event. But we also have a longer film done by Bruce Jensen and Andy Lowe's, Disquiet. And there's the Ebb Tide films, which you will know all about, which are the short films made for the Commonwealth Games cultural events in Glasgow. Really looking forward to seeing those. And we have a 15-minute horror film from J.J. Jimison, which I'm not saying too much about, but you just may not want to go to the Peat Hill on your own after this.